space. I'm going to start my project now. I'm going to open it. It's going to automatically install the Ionic and the Angular and open the ports for us to continue. As you can see, it's installing. So you can see it's installing the Ionic and the Angular. I'm going to open the port. Okay, now we make public. As when we try to open it, it's not going to work. See? Oh, it's working. You see? Okay, it's working because was in this place is the same as what we have here. You see? But sometimes when you are going to run it on your own, because we are not using the same URL, you are going to copy your URL from here. This you copy and you paste it from this AT to this place, to this IO. You paste it, then from there you can use it. So I'm going to show you. This is the old project. This is where we put the installing Ionic and opening the Ionic service and the Angular. This is where we put it, the git pod.yml. This is where it automatically starts and open the server. Then everything we're going to do, everything is in our source, in our SRC. Inside the SRC, we have the apps, we have the assets, we have the environment. The assets folder is a place that contains all the JSON file. This is where it's going to be calling some of the IDs from. Then we'll go into the app folder. We have the app services. The app services is where contain the get ID, get character, get all the get this here. It goes through this class of IP service, and it uses the constructor is HTTP client. So we go to the page. There's the main page. So write all the program. We have the tabs page. The tabs folder. This is where the routing. This is where the routing is. As you can see, when you start the program, it's going to route first to the episode. From the episode, it loads the characters, quotes, everything. This is where you have all the routing. This is where the routing, where all the pages are connected to each other. Then you go to the characters details. Everything that you need to do here, we are working on mainly on the HTML and the page TS. So the HTML, this is where you have all the coding. This is where you have all the scripts. This is the header. Okay. We also have the tertiary color for this is the tertiary color. This is what we use for this place. That we use for this place. This episode, like this episode. Yeah, but for the character, this is where we have it. So no, we click the details here. This is the character details. This is it. This is the header. Then every other thing that is inside, like the character, this ref, the movie card, characters. We have all the attributes in there. This is the attribute of the name, character ID. You can see character.id, everything. Then we have the CSS, XCSS. This is where we have all the styling and the color. We have the background as this. We have the border. This is the border. This is the border line. This blue line that surrounds it. Then we also have if you come here, you're going to see the movie mania and the movie info. This is what we put in the CSL. This is the movie mania and this is the movie info. So we have the page TS. This mainly has to do with where we get the ID from when you open it. Like when you open the character ID, you click on this, you see the characters, this everything. Yeah, this is the ID where it picks the ID from the particular. That's ID 5, this ID 11. So you have the same for the page, for the dates. As you can see, we also have the same thing. The attributes are here. We have the paddings and everything. We have the quotes details. We have the same thing. As you can see, we have the movie mania for the color, for the styling of the CSS. We have the movie info. Then we have these are all. This is the season. This one of the attributes, release date, characteristics. Then we also have what we call the episode details. The episode mainly just talks about, okay, you go to the HTML, it just talks about the episode where you see this is the first interface you see before you go inside. This is the episode where it lists all the episode, like episode or title. Yeah, so these are all the titles of the episode. Then when you click in it, before you see the details, like clicking, you see the details of episode 3, character, white walker, back button. You see, there's the back button. They all have back button. You can go back. Quotes has its own back button. And we also have the quotes details. Basically the same things, everything is written. You work on the HTML and the TS on both the quotes and the code details, same. Then okay, we'll talk about the routing. This is where all the program is routes, all the routing here, all the routing, how they communicate with each other. This is where they take place. That's going from one tab, like going from this tab to this, to this, to this. Everything is on the routines tab. You don't touch the HTML. Yeah, this is the HTML. Yeah, this is the button. This the theme. The theme, this is the icon of the theme. Got it from this is the icon of the theme. Then the characters, this is the icon of the characters. That's people. So you can see something like people here. This is the icon. This is basically where you get all the icons from. Then the date, you have score. Yeah, you can see the score for the date. That's the icon. This is what you have in the routing, the tabs page. You have the routing that connects everything from year to year to year to year to year to year. I'm sorry. So there's nothing there. Services. Then the assets for that, another thing that contains all the JSON file. So this is basically what my project contains.